got that passion you can't define, like a V8 screaming overdrive. Fireman's got the calm in the heat, breaking down every passing beat. From the grandstands to the street, they make the chaos sound so sweet. From the pits to the final lap, they got every angle map. It's Rooster Racing Radio. Turn it up, let it roll, where the legends and the rookies all collide inside your soul. Rooster bringing hot, keep the energy alive. Fireman, keep it steady while the sparks begin to fly. Yeah, they're calling every high and low on Rooster Racing Radio. When the caution lights come out, they're the voices through the doubt. When the engines fade away, they keep racing through the sound. Stories burning like a flame, every driver, every name. They don't just talk the game, man, they live it every day. It's Rooster Racing Radio. Let it blast, let it go. From the short tracks to the pros, yeah, they run the whole show. Rooster bringing thunder, fireman bringing spark, lighting up the airwaves like a fire in the dark. Yeah, if you love the race, you already know there ain't nothing like Rooster Racing Radio. Lights on, screens glow, engines ready, let's go. Friday night, neon skies, fire in the stands, steel in our eyes. Green flag waves, heartbeats loud, every moment screams to the crowd. From dirt to asphalt, coast to coast, legends rise where it matters most. If it's speed, if it's fight, if it's victory, you know where you gotta be. Turn the volume up, feel the sound. This is where the champions are found. Every hit, every call, every play, we bring the action your way. Elevated TV, turn it up tonight. Broadcasting races, sports and the fight. From the first green flag to the final score, we're living it loud, always want more. Elevated TV, feel the heat. Front row action, every seat. When the lights go on, you know you'll see the best of the best on Elevated TV. Crunch of pads, row of crowds, photo finish, scream so loud. Every lap, every pass, every play, history made in real time replay. No filters, no fear, no rewind. We capture the edge, freeze the line. If it's fast, if it's raw, if it's real, we show you how champions feel. Turn the cameras, roll it live. This is the rush that keeps us alive. Every second, every frame, we're broadcasting more than a game. Elevated TV, turn it up tonight. still screams. We don't just show the action, we elevate it. Lights go up, engines roar, feel it through the screen. From the rig to the real world, living every dream, got it streaming. Yeah, we're bringing that heat from the couch to the cockpit, strapping to the sea, racing late nights, chasing that line.
Oh, better turn my mic on. Welcome, ladies and gentlecars, to. We have to change that. I did not change that Wyatt Marshburn. We have the Southern Thunder Showdown here at Lanier Motorsports Park. I am your host, Cody Demers. Nakia Chitwood from last week will be joining you guys here in just a few. I am going to did not plan on doing this week, but we are going to do the best we can with what we have to work with. And again, I am Cody Demers. I'm going to be on production and calling the play-by-play for a little bit till Nakia gets here, and then he will pick up the play-by-play, and then his color will be Wyatt Marshburn. But we've got a good one here tonight. We got the Southern Throwdown 100 from the Lanier Motor Speedway. There will probably be a lot of dead air listening to the drivers and me talk in the game due to me doing race control too. So you guys bear with us. That'll be Wyatt Marshburn's cue to pick up. So we're going to get these guys going here for practice. And I'll bring in my color analyst, Mr. Wyatt Marshburn. How are we doing tonight, Wyatt?
Better than I should be.
For sure, for sure. All righty,
a lot better than I should be.
We're going to get these guys ready for qualifying. Give me just a minute. Alrighty, Austin McIntyre, whenever you're ready, you can roll, sir. Austin McIntyre going to be the first driver up on the clock here tonight. Looks like he is going to be coming out of the pits. And we are going to see it's supposed to be the 75, but the top choice fits number 75 coming out of the pits here. Wyatt, he had struggled last week. Didn't have near the start that he was looking for. And looking to prevail here this week and started off strong here as he's first car out qualifying.
Maybe he'll do better this way.
Yeah, maybe it's the smaller bull rings. White flag for the 75. White flag for the 75.
I know last week he
Bradley roll out.
that
Bradley
track
roll
weren't
out.
too well.
Checker flag for the 75. Checker flag for the 75. Up next is the 55 machine, the Dallas Cowboys entry. It's going to be Bradley Pica. He is the winner of the sports team night as he is the only driver in the field with the sports team supporting him. Dallas Cowgirls. No, I'm kidding, Bradley. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Green flag there, Bradley. You're going to see the timing and stuff keep popping in because I'm working with these guys. So, white flag, 55, white flag. Anthony roll out. Anthony roll out. Checker flag 55. Checker flag 55. We're probably going to go dead air on qualifying here to let me do this, and then we'll come back for the race. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There you see qualifying with Colton Brooks grabbing up the pole. Let's see if we can't get a quick word here with the driver of the number 13 machine, Mr. Colton Brooks. Colton Brooks, man, coming out this week, and you showed a lot of speed, a lot of strength last week. Just not the race you wanted, and got beat by Trace Pierce. Come out this week, you were fastest in practice, fastest of this week here in qualifying. Let me know how you did it.
I don't know. This is cool. I was the last car, and come out here, put it on the pole. Hopefully, we can win the race also tonight. Would be pretty cool. But hey, I'll take qualifying and practice. But this is cool. You know, me, Billy, Dom. You know, 1, 2, 3 for BGR. I mean, Nate has a fast car too. He'll probably be up the front later on tonight, hopefully. And yeah.
Wyatt?
Yeah.
You got anything to ask him?
No, that's pretty much it.
Well, Colton Brooks, you want to thank your sponsors here tonight for getting you here on the pole?
Absolutely. First off, BGR. He's just the best, you know. Billy Gregg, you know, and Nate Gregg, they're just the best, you know, that ever do it. Dewar Welding and Rigging, Ottawa Sam, Logan Welding, Sean Eaton and Aaron, and Greg Zolikson.
Got you. And that is a word with your pole sitter here tonight, Mr. Colton Brooks. Hopefully he can keep it out front, and he's got some hard chargers. These times are tight and on top of each other. Why these times tonight, man? I was just sitting here looking at them, dude. These things are tight. Like time-wise, they are. I mean, you're talking here. I'll drop it down so you can see it. But look at these best lap times there. Why? Just look at that. It's Billy Gregg and Dominic Lumley run the same exact time.
That's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, and I really think it is, man. I think that it's gonna be a fight to who can keep it out front. I mean, 100 laps, you know, that's not a lot. You know, that's more of a sprint race than it is anything. You know, it takes a, you know, then you got no tires. These guys went from one set of tires the first race to 2 sets of tires this week to now they have nothing. So it's more or less, you know, a fight to the end, a fight to the finish. You got to be patient. You got to be careful in what you do, and how you play it. You can't be you can't go crazy. You can't go hard. You just gotta be there at the end.
Yeah, you do, but I know with first, second, and third place, it's going to be no room for mess ups at all.
Yeah, no, you definitely can't mess up. I mean, one mess up and it's you know, especially at the front of the field, you think, oh, there's only 10 cars. You think that it's a short amount of time. It's a short amount of strength. No, 100 laps. It's go time from lap 1 to lap 100. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. There's no patience. There's no laying back. You got to go and you got to get there fast.
You better stay fast.
That is for sure. That is for sure. We got about a minute left here on the clock before we advance this session. Remember, bear with me, guys. I'm doing race control. I'm talking to you guys. I'm trying to keep Wyatt entertained. I don't know where Nakaya is. He's supposed to be, or the outlaw, whoever you guys want to call him. He'll be here. I mean, they're just gonna be me and Wyatt, if anything.
I'm just here.
He said, I'm just here so I don't get fined. So, but, yep. So, like I said, you're going to hear me talking, doing race control to these guys. You're going to hear me doing a little bit of everything. So, just, again, bear with us. Got about 37 seconds here, and then we're advancing the session, turning them loose for about 100 laps is the distance. Let's take a quick look here at your race information. Let's get that out of the way. Race information, 100 laps, no fast repairs, no tires, 3 green, white checkers. And Wyatt, I got to ask you, you know, I know you're not a racer. I know that's not something you do, but the question is, this is the question now. Do you save from lap 1 or do you continue to push and push and push?
If it was me, I'm going to push.
You're going to push. See, I like that. I do. I like that.
I mean, if you ain't first, you're last, for one. But if I got a chance to keep pushing, I'm gonna push as hard as I can.
I mean, that is true. I mean, you gotta push, gotta be patient. At the same time, you gotta do things like that. So we're gonna advance the session, and we're gonna turn these boys loose. All right, advancing the session. Alrighty, who's ready to go 100 laps? Because I'm ready to turn them loose for 100 lappers.
Oh, that one just blew up. That's a good one.
Isn't that like cooking on the live?
Again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Southern Throwdown 100 here at Lanier Motor Speedway in Georgia. I am Cody Deemers. I'm production and your play-by-play race control. I'm a little bit of everything. I've got Wyatt in color beside me, and we've got Nakiah Chitwood. He's supposed to be showing up, but Wyatt, you know, like I do, he may show up or he may not.
Yeah, there's no telling.
Yeah, there's really no telling if he shows up or not. It's hit or miss, really.
I'm definitely not going to hold my breath.
For sure. So we're going to take a quick look here at your nighttime weather conditions. Air temp 83 degrees Fahrenheit. 1 mile an hour wind speed, not much wind. 88 degrees track temp, and partly scattered clouds. Here for your Stagger Pros and weather conditions here at Lanier. Taking one more look. 100 laps. No fast repairs. No tires. 3 green, white checkers. Again, here's your starting lineup. On pole, in the number 13 New River. Welding and logging, it's Colton Brooks. To his inside, in the number 98, it is gonna be the man himself, Mr. Billy Gregg. Row number 2, starting on the inside, in that number 62, it's going to be the Velocity number 62, I should say, Dominic Lumley. To his outside in the 55, Dallas Cowboys, it's going to be Bradley Pica. In row number 3, it's going to be Mr. Anthony Porteray and Nathan Gregg. In the next row, we got Landon Brennell and Brent Nervin. And then rounding out the field, 317 of Austin, or Jaden Cordell, and the 75 of Austin McIntyre. Wyatt Marshford, who's your pick to win the race?
I flipped Dallas Cowboys.
He said, I hope the Dallas Cowboys.
It'd be nice for them to win something.
Yes, sir. All right, boys, remember, start is on green here. Not on the 13, not on the 98. Start is on the green flag. 100 laps is the distance. No tires, no fast repairs. Good luck. Have fun. Let's keep it clean. I'm going to do something different here with you. I'm going with Billy Gregg to win this thing. Who do you got?
Buddy, I couldn't tell you.
He said, buddy, I couldn't tell you. Green flag is in the air. We are into the races. And Cole Brooks with a great jump there, but here comes Lumley. Here comes Gregg. Lumley to the inside. 62, 98, side by side off the corner. One lap complete here. Billy Gregg trying to use the bottom, trying to use the momentum. He's going to tuck in there. The 62 gets there. Here comes the 98, trying to use the outside as they go back through the field. Watch.
All right, I was paying attention.
Of 100. Gregg, Brooks, nose to tail. We're right on board here with Billy Gregg. Side by side, nose tail. He's going to get in the wall a little bit. Here's your helmet cam. This is what Billy Gregg sees. Just a mirror full or a windshield full of the 13 machine.
And
we got
14, the one it's blinking. You can't even see them.
9, the 1 car gonna go around. Let's see if we can't get a replay here. Hold on just a second. 1.
Jaden, I got damage on my front end.
That was one of them genius moves.
Looks fine.
I didn't mean to break you there because the guy came up in and I wasn't going to go on the wall.
Come look at my icon.
First caution of the day. Let's go back, Wyatt, and see if we can't figure out what happened.
But everything else is fine.
Like the 1 car gets down there in the 14, side by side with it. He's blinking. He's gone. There he is. Oh, he gets in the back of the 14.
I mean, I'll take it if we need an EOL because I bumped him and started it.
Alrighty.
Pulling to the inside, everybody go around.
Are you guys 2 to green?
Yes.
Deadpool. Here we come to a restart, Wyatt. 10 laps complete. Caution laps do count. Good little racing, good little bit of racing there. We're gonna see who's gonna get it. I think Billy Gregg's got him on the outside. I think he's got something for him.
He does on the outside.
Yeah, for sure.
If he can keep that momentum.
There comes Billy back to the outside here. Looks like Austin McIntyre has retired, but contact there. And every time you want to see that, but you don't want to see it that close at the same time. So definitely got to be patient there if you're the 98. And it's a Hornet's nest from about 1st to 6th.
That's a lot closer than Hornets, brother. That's a lot closer.
Here comes Billy Gregg for the lead. Into the inside. Brooks is way off the pace. New race leader here, but here comes Lovely. Lovely pulls the back bumper. Here comes Nate Gregg. He wants in the mix. He wants a piece. There they go. Brooks fell all the way back to 6th.
There's the mess up that you do not want.
And you got to think, is that a strategy move by Brooks? Is he saving tires, knowing that it's a long race, but a little bit of a race? But at the same time, you can't be too conservative, Wyatt.
No. Definitely cannot be.
Here comes Lumley. Another shot. Greg. Greg is there too. I mean, and the times are showing it right here, Wyatt, of how close the times were qualifying to in practice, to looking at how close these guys are racing each other. And we got Nick Williams. He's in the house. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
The man himself, he actually showed up. He is in the house.
Yeah, I told you I weren't holding my breath.
We have had a good race, man. 1st to 9th or 1st to 8th is within a 10th of each other, not even a 10th. And we've already had a battle for the lead. The guy that qualified on the pole has fell back to 6th. These guys got no tires, no fast repairs, and we're already 20 laps into this thing. And I'm going to let you and Wyatt take it over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. I'm sorry, guys. I had some medical things to take care of, but I am here now. Just watching this, this is already a tight race. Look at these laps. These guys are running just within seconds of each other. This is so much better than last week. So big kudos to everybody for figuring this one out tonight. Wyatt, how did practice go?
It went pretty good. Had a few little incidences, but it was all squared away.
Okay. All right. Yeah, what are you doing? Close the door. Close the door. Yeah, close the door. Sorry about that, guys. Our Outlaw Junior's coming to visit with us. Dominic Lumley is in second. Ooh. Now, if you guys remember from last week, Dominic was doing great, and he led there for a little bit, and then it got passed on, and then he ended up coming back. So I'm curious to see what he's going to do tonight. Hold on, just a second. Let's see here. Who are we watching now? Number 62. And that's a real tight battle, too. Look at that. They're already running 2 wide. It looks like they're trying to go 3 wide here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Turn it down. Look at him. He's just inches away there, eating forward. With lap 31, there's... Oh,
there goes
Lumley with a spin out. Let's see here. Looks like he's... No, he tried to run it in just a little too hard. It happens, a tough break for him, and now he's got to fight through again, but the way Dominic's been running, I have faith in him.
Oh, definitely.
Especially coming away with a big win last race, he's got a chance here. Open it up. And give me just a moment here. After a short break there, we are back. Yeah, again, guys, I missed quite a bit, and I'm so sorry, but nighttime's really setting in here. Being at sunset like this, you've got a couple minutes, and it's just pure black. Hold on, just...
Yeah, I'm watching and seeing if anything happens.
Outlaw Junior #1 decided he wanted to terrorize everything. Look how tight that is. Look at Lumley just eating away trying to get back to where he was. Well, it looks like he got a little loose here and had to slow down. Let's see if we can pull up what kind of times these guys are running. Can you send me that? Wait, look at that. So, both senior and junior Greg are running just about 14.3s. They're running pretty close here. And let's look at Lumley. Lumley is running a 14.3 solid. And Lumley's jumped back up to 4th here, making his way back up the leaderboard.
Landon, do you not know what saving means?
Alright, Outlaw Junior over here is making a racket. He's going in and out. He just went in the pit. What are we doing here, guys?
Racing.
Look at Lumley here. Lumley is 1.9 seconds behind, slowly gaining on the leaders again. Okay. So here we go up on the screen here. So we've had 2 total cautions. We've had 9 caution laps and 1 lead change. So, I mean, this has been a fairly smooth race compared to last week. I mean, last week was just a mess, and I think the guys were, you know, just trying to figure it out. And I think everybody got a little bit scared there. But again, they all ran decent times. But, I mean, mistakes happen. You know, I think the drivers are learning from the mistakes they made and kind of figuring everything out. And Lumley here up to 3rd. He is moving across the track again.
Yes, he is.
Right now, number 1, Brent Irving is going to pit. Oh, he's going to smack the cone there.
He's giving it a high five real quick.
Looks like he wanted to take a souvenir home with him from this track. So it looks like he's going to pit. Ooh, okay, so that's going to be interesting in this race. So there is no tires. You can stop in for fuel, but that's it. Yeah, there you go. So I mean, if you run your tires out, that's it. And now you've got to figure out how to try to run the rest of the race with worn out tires. So strategy is going to play a big role here. Yeah, absolutely. Just watching these guys and how hard they're running into these corners, you know, they're wearing out tires quite a bit, especially with a groove like that. So I'm curious to see how their strategy is going to work out here at the end of the race. You know, they might know something we don't know, and their tires are still doing great. But just looking at the groove here, going through 1 and 2, I mean, they're really eating it through there, just trying to make up time. And with Lumley hot on their tail, I can see why. And Lumley's just moving up through the field here. He went from 2.9 seconds behind to now he's about 2.3. So he's really gaining on him. And with 41 to go, he's got plenty of time to make it happen. And
they definitely know a lot more than me.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm sure they've got some sort of strategy worked out here, but they're just waiting and open for test. I can understand that, but on a track like this and making them groove like that, I mean, something's got to give here, and it could end up giving the wrong way. Ooh. A fan cam. Who are we watching here? Lumley. Okay, so fan cam here. So we're gonna check everything out from the stands. Lumley is a top racer for the field, and with a growing fan base like he has, I mean, it's easy to see why he's doing as well as he does. The support that he's got coming from all his fans, and even his family here at the track. He's got a lot of people rooting for him, and he dove down to, I believe, 5th or 6th there, and he's already back up to 3rd. And he's gaining on the leaders like no other. So, yeah, here we go. Here's the blimp view. And just look at how spread out they are on the track. Everybody's starting to learn their groove and learn when their tires are at. So, it's not uncommon to see them spread out like this on such a small track. But when they start getting grouped together, that might cause some issues, especially when we're, 34 left to go. Tires might run out here pretty quick, and they could come up in the next 5 laps, next 10 laps. It all depends on each driver's strategy. But Lumley here is just still digging. So there was your top 5. You've got Greg Jr. and Senior. Senior is running up front this time with the sun right behind him. And I love the family combat that they have. They're always trying to push each other through the track. They're always trying to get a better pole position. Just to see these two working together is, it's something you don't really see anymore, especially in the racing community. A lot of people like to make enemies for just absolutely no reason at all. And here we are with Pecky. Pecky's running about 4.8 seconds behind the leader. He's currently running 5th, and it looks like he's just riding it out. He's not really digging in here. And he might be trying to prove a strategy here with trying to save tires. And with 28 to go, it might prove to be something. And I do believe our sports team night is tonight, correct? Did he? Ooh.
Yep, Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. I'm not a big Cowboys fan myself, but, good for him.
I'm not a big Cowboys fan either, but I sure do like the cheerleaders.
I'm going to agree with you on that one there. Turn that down. There we go, fix that. We're down to 24 to go here. And Greg looks like he's, Greg Jr. He's still in the same spot, but Lumley is falling behind a little bit. Yeah, he was up to 3.2 seconds behind, and now he's up to about 3.7, so, his tires might be getting worn there. There's the number 317, Cordell, and it looks like he's just running the top stretch there. 2 laps behind, there's not really a battle unless there's a caution, so it's easier just to ride it out and not spin out. Oh, looks like he's out. Okay, scoreboard might be messing up here. Say what? Yeah, I'm not too sure either. It's showing Cordell's out here, but no. We'll have to figure that out. But he's running about 2 laps behind. He's running about 2 laps behind, so he's just kind of riding, trying to finish out the race. And I don't blame him. It's a great strategy, just trying to stay out of everybody else's way that's on the lead lap here. It looks like Lumley is 3.4 seconds behind. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go. And here we are with Greg Jr. running just under a second. And they're getting spaced out themselves, so I think everybody's learning running that groove like you are. It runs out tires pretty quick.
Got this small flag or a black flag that I have not had at all. I didn't have to, but it says that's what I got disqualified for.
Looks like something's going on with our flag box here.
Not that I know of. I mean, my right front was finished, but I never got to the flag.
Here we are. Here's the battle for the lead. We've got Greg Jr. and Greg Sr. fighting here. And Greg Jr. has moved up to about 2 seconds behind, so it looks like they're pushing each other a little bit here. Greg Jr. might be able to pass. So we're gonna see here. He's running a little slick, and there we are again with the tire wear. Running a groove like that, you've really got to watch it. And personally, we are on board with Nathan Greg. And he's getting a little bit slick here. There's our cinematic camera. Okay, and here we are in whoa! And again, we've got a battle here between Junior and Senior Greg. Yeah, with 5 to go, we're cutting it close here. Looks like Lumley put on the 4th, so it might be a tough break for him.
I can bet J-Pops ain't gonna cut him no slack. He needs to be on his A game to get around his pop.
Yeah, absolutely. With 3 to go, here we go. And he's making his move. Just look at this. Junior and Senior fighting it out. And again,
who's taking the lead here?
Getting into each other a bit there. And here it is. Junior has made his move and secured the number 1 spot. Oh! And here we go. Trigger flag. Amazing pass there with just 3 laps to go. Here's a little celebration burnout from Nathan Gregg.
Can we get the track head down just on here? It's 97.
And it looks like July 13th will be at Nashville Fairgrounds for 125 laps. I can't see the leaderboard. Okay. Here we are with the official results. We've got Nathan Gregg coming up with a win here against his father, Billy Gregg. And running in third, we've got Colton Brooks. Fourth is Dominic Lumley. Fifth, Bradley Peckhue. Sixth, we've got Landon Brendel. Seventh is Anthony Cordray, and it looks like Jaden Cordell got knocked out there. We're not real sure what happened in the flag box, but we'll look into that. And Brenton Irving and Austin McIntyre for 9th and 10th. Nate, how's it going, buddy? Amazing win. Oh, what a pass there with just 3 laps to go. Tell us a little bit about that.
Honestly, I thought he was so far gone I was never going to get him without a caution. Honestly, if there was a caution, I think I would have spun out going off into one. It was, my tires was so gone and it was so slick. But somehow, I guess he burned his stuff up and we ran him back down there. And every time we got to coming out of 2 right there, I could just run all over him, and I would stand on the brakes to keep from running into him. And then I finally at the end there, I set it up and went high going into 1 so I could get the up under him coming off of 2, and just got right on by him.
Yeah, absolutely. And another question for you. Tell us a little bit more about that tire wear. What was your strategy tonight?
Honestly, I didn't even have one, man. I didn't plan to run in second place. Felt like I was really a 4th or 5th place riding car, and somehow it just worked out where Dom self-spun there, and we got P2, and just kind of rode right there. Was just trying to keep even in between Billy and at the time it was Dom, but I guess Colton got around him. Just trying to keep even right there in that spot, and was just hoping to come home P2. And then, like I said, I guess he burnt his tires up, and the 98 just rolled right on back to me. So took advantage of that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give us a quick little thank you from your sponsors here, and then we'll get you going.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to thank BGR. Got to thank Velocita and Koger Plumbing. Haven't got it revised on the car yet, but got to thank Bowman Law as well, and Privacy Fence Solutions, and Sykes Metal Roofing.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, thank you for coming in here, and congratulations on the first place win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Billy Gregg, we're going to let Wyatt ask some questions here.
My first question would be, how does it make you feel that your son come around you and beat you?
He's a clown, and I'm gonna wreck him. And, no, I'm just kidding. So honestly, I never thought the tire wear was going to be that bad. I got out front, and I expected there, I thought I could get far enough gone that even if there wasn't a caution, they weren't going to catch me, and it just didn't work out.
It never really works out too much in everybody's favor, but it was a good race.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could have won, but I'll take a second. That's how championships are won.
It is. It is. Do you want to thank your sponsors real quick?
Man, I just got to thank Brad Smith at Velocita, Rocket Donkey, BGR, big part of all of this, especially the iRacing deal. Yeah, can't do it without those guys. I appreciate them.
Well, congratulations on a good race, and I feel like there's going to be a little bit of trouble in the household tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wreck him in some other race here in a minute.
I am. Colton, how's it going, buddy?
That's going great.
Yeah. So you finished third tonight. Tell us a little bit more about how you're running tonight and a little bit about your tire wear.
I was just kind of saved the whole race. I was hoping for a late caution there. Didn't get it, and I had to pick up the pace a little bit and try to at least get third, and glad that happened. It's cool to see 1, 2, 3, 4 for BGR cars, and hopefully we can keep doing this every week.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your battle there with Dominic.
It was a tough one to get past. I was just trying to take it easy on him. He kept getting loose off the corner, and I was just trying to take my time until he messed up, in which he kind of washed up in the corner going in one. And that's when I kind of got by him, and I think he let me by. I don't really know, but
yeah, absolutely. That was a great battle, and with Dominic running third, he did great, and then you managed to come out with a win, and it was really clean watching both of you race. So thank you for that. Thank you to everybody. It was a great, clean race today, and I'm so sorry I missed out on the first half there. But yeah, I thank your sponsors too.
BGR, Auto Winston-Salem, New Welding and Rigging, Logan Welding.
All right. Well, again, thank you for thanking your sponsors, and congratulations on a third place win. I know it's a little trophy, but you're moving up points on the leaderboard, so you can't complain about that.
I cannot. Thank y'all for hosting, broadcasting. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you for the clean race.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today, and I'm so sorry we missed out on that first half, but this was an amazing race today. I'm so glad we all got to witness this and just how clean everybody was racing here at Lanier. Next week, not next week. July 13th, we will be at Nashville Fairgrounds for 125 laps. So these guys got 2 weeks to prepare. So we'll see how next race goes. We're gonna hope for the best, and we're gonna hope that everybody's racing just as clean as they were today. And again, thank you everybody for showing up here at Lanier today, and we will see y'all next week.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of Elevated Broadcasting. Elevated TV would like to thank all of our fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.